Okay, we should be recording. So, yay! Welcome to our team cup call. I'm so glad we could kind of throw this together. I'm sure like many of you, okay, how many of you are on the West Coast? You know, Kim, Amethyst. Don, where are you?
East Coast.
You are a rock star to be up this late, so I'm going to be real careful with our time. So I got my notes, and we're going to stick to it. And tell me your name. Let's see.
Me?
Yes.
Cheryl.
Cheryl, why does it come up? I thought you were Cheryl, but it comes up as a different name on my screen.
Oh, it's my, that's just an abbreviation of my name. So it must be what's assigned to my computer.
Okay.
I'm using a work computer.
I'm like, I think we're looking for a Cheryl, but there's not a Cheryl on there. So, okay. And you're from Katie's team.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, like I said, I'm Kendra. You guys saw my video. Maybe some of you did, some of you didn't. Here on the West Coast, it's 6:30, and I have 4 teenagers, so it's like, that's so zone. I had like picking up one from this, picking up one from this. I have my 4 kids. I'm in my office. The kids are in the kitchen. I'm like, clean up dinner. I gotta go. My husband is gone tonight, so it's just one of those nights. But we are super excited to get this cup going. And I want to take a few minutes before we go over our notes for everyone just to introduce themselves, because I think we know that when we get to know each other and we're connected and we have invested in each other, then it's so much easier to work together and it's so much more exciting. So we've got to be connected so that then we can work together and then share with everybody else. So it is, so great to have some of you that aren't typically on our calls now on our team. I know both Amethyst and I were really excited to lead teams for this cup. And how many of you have done a cup before? Anyone? And just Amethyst and I. Perfect. So this is super fun. So before we get started and introduce each other, I just want to remind you that the cup is something that's supposed to be fun. So I've had some coaches on my team that are like, I don't know if I can add anything else to it. Like I don't want to add anything else. And what I want to share with you is we're not adding anything else. It's just like this really fun way to come together, to get to know more people, and then to work together in kind of a different way to help change lives. And we also get really cool swag, if we all hit Success Club. So that's pretty cool. Who doesn't like a little free gift to arrive at your house, right? So as we go into this month, I don't want you to think of it and be overwhelmed that it's one more thing. Amethyst and I, our hope and desire is that you're just encouraged and having fun getting to know new people and to know that you're not doing this job in isolation. On our team, we spend a lot of time talking about being a team, working together, sharing ideas. That's how I run my team. That's how we run our team. And so that's what we're going to do here. And that's okay if you're from different teams. We're just going to share ideas, work together to see how many lives we can change. It's really important to Amethyst and I it's important that we get our Success Club and we hit Success Club, but those are numbers and we really want to remember that we're about helping people and serving people. So if we can stay focused on that, that's how our teams are going to be really successful. So, Amethyst, since you're the other lead coach, why don't you introduce yourself, and then we'll go, Kim, and then I'll just start calling people. Uh-oh, we can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? No. Okay, Kim, you want to go?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay. Hi, I'm Kim Westcott. I'm out here in California, probably just, 3 miles maybe from Kendra?
I think so.
Am I answering specific questions? Or
and hopefully you haven't had a chance to do this, but you can do that later. So maybe just tell us like your name and just a little bit, not even about how you became a coach, but just, tell us why you decided to do the cup.
Because you asked me, Kendra.
Because you're amazing with people.
I was the one who said, I can't add anything to my plate. And she's like, no, you're not adding anything. Do whatever you're doing. So here I am.
So here you are. And you're awesome. Kim's a new coach, and she is brilliant at connecting with people and caring deeply about people. So you'll hear that from Amethyst and I as your leaders. That is really what we are about. And that is our purpose. And I know for a fact, if you are on a different team, that if you're not even on the dream team, then you may have a different strategy for stuff. But as the leaders of this team, that is truly the most important thing to us is about being authentic, about being real, and about genuinely caring for other people. And so you'll hear that theme a lot from us. So Kim, brilliant at that, has one of the most kind and compassionate hearts I've ever met, and really deeply cares about people. So perfect addition to this team. Am, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes!
Yay!
What did you do?
I got off my headsets and I'm now on my bed. Hi. My 3 kids are running around the house making dinner. My husband's en route somewhere over you guys in the East Coast, just left Connecticut. So I'm running the show, so it's a little bit crazy. But you guys probably saw my video. Thank you guys for joining me. It's so fun to get to know some people that, I don't know. And I know that by the end of this month, we're going to be friends, and we're going to be liking each other's pictures on Facebook. And, I met Katie and another gal, Jessica, through like a Goal Crushers group that we did. And now I'm following them, on their posts and stuff. So I know that we're all going to become good friends through this month. So I think you guys probably saw my video. I have 2 teenagers and a 7-year-old, and I worked in a nonprofit for a long time. And then Kendra is one of my dearest friends. She was my first mom friend 18 years ago. And I reached out to her when I decided I needed to really start taking my own health and fitness journey seriously. Fitness was always really easy for me, but nutrition, not so much. So I reached out to her last January. So I've just celebrated my 1-year anniversary with Beachbody. And thank you. Then in April, many months, she was, asking me to coach. And I said no over and over and over again. I said, I'm not that kind of person. I don't do sales. And so Kendra finally said, Amethyst, this isn't about sales. This is about coming alongside people in their journey. And I thought, I can do that. That's something that I can do. And so, just to be really frank, God has super blessed me in the business and given me lots of people to connect with. And what I really love about it is it's bringing me back into relationship with people from junior high and high school and college. And it's so fun. And I have those people in our groups, and I'm really enjoying it. So I had a part-time income that I was able to replace in just a couple months with Beachbody. And, it's not astounding, because I was working for a nonprofit, but for our family, that was really important. And to be able to show my husband that this was a legit business and that I was able to, do something with it. But like Kendra said, to really be able to have an impact on the lives of people and to walk them through their journey, to really show them that they deserve to take time for themselves is really invigorating. And so I feel really blessed. So I'm excited for this team, and thank you guys for saying yes.
Yay. Okay, Dawn, welcome.
Hi. So this is my first time ever even being on a video and actually talking.
Good job.
So Melanie's calls, I'm always just listening. I don't really get to interact. So this is kind of cool. A little scary, but cool. So I just started Beachbody as a coach.
Who's your upline? Your direct upline?
Is Melanie.
Melanie, okay, cool.
And I became a coach in December, right at the end of December, like a couple of days before Christmas. I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. And it was through Melanie, her inspiration and seeing her post and everything. And I'm like, I want to do that. I like helping other people. I enjoy running too. And that's kind of how I started. I was mentoring running groups and really enjoyed doing that. And it just kind of grew from there to say, hey, I can help other people do this too. But I started my Beachbody journey probably about a little bit over a year ago after I had my baby, trying to get that baby weight off. And I was just really focused about wanting to do better. And I was drinking the Shakeology, and one of my coworkers had connected me with Beachbody because she was a coach. She's not a coach any longer. But I'm still thankful for her and still interact with her, and we're still friends. And she helped me along my way in kind of losing that baby weight. And so in the beginning of January, I did the Coaches University. So I'm finishing that up this week, and saw all the communications about this Team Cup, which I had no idea what it was. Still a little fuzzy, but I'm figuring it out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm finishing the Coaches University. I just need to take the plunge and get started for February. January, I did hit Success Club 5. I had one challenger, and then I made my husband sign up.
Yay, that's awesome.
I'm like, I'll just take it. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So for February, I'm excited to be with you guys and get to, learn from you and grow as well, share tips, anything. I'm open to feedback. I want to be successful. I was actually, before I got on the call, I was working on invites. I was sending them out, and I've done a couple so far tonight, but I'm going to do some more, and I have some follow-ups that I'm working on. One question for you guys. When are you starting your challenge groups for February? Like, what dates have you been already, I don't want to say advertising, but, putting that information out there that you're starting one for February? What dates are you guys doing? Just curious.
So we typically, because Melanie's my direct upline as well, she taught us the value of doing the calendar. So we've kind of planned out the calendar for the year. And so our February challenge group starts on the 20th, the third Monday.
Okay.
Do I have the dates right? I was just looking at dates for one of my kids. Let me make sure that I have that correct. Yes, it's the 20th. We are doing a free group starting on the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's everybody running their own free group. Is that correct?
Well, and on our team, on Team LT, which just stands for Lives Transformed, on Team LT, we all do it together.
Okay.
So you can, so if people want to be a part of the free group, they can. They do not have to. I am running it, and any of the coaches that are on the team that want to, or anybody else's coaches, if they want to be on it, they can.
Okay.
They can add their people to it, and they can be a part of it. So we have a free group every month. We always do our challenge group on the third Monday of the month. And then this month, because it's Valentine's Day, we are doing a couples challenge group starting on the 13th. I did one of those a year ago, and we're doing it again. My husband and I work out together most mornings at like 5:15 or 5:30. And so we found that that was kind of a cool thing to promote, that you can date your spouse or whatever by working out together, because of busy lives. We don't always get to have, organized date night, stuff like that. But those are our groups this month. And then we have like a Coach Basics and a sneak peek and all that.
And so for the cup, like if I chose to want to try and run more challenge groups, that would still be okay too. I don't have to be in sync with anybody if I don't want to.
No.
Is that okay? Okay.
Totally okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out, for me, because I got to get up and running and advertise and continue to talk about it and make connections. I don't have a pipeline of people kind of built already that I'm like, okay, maybe I should go ahead and start one or attempt to for the 13th of February. And then if I have no challengers, I'll act like it was all a big deal and move on to the next date being the 20th. Or you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to wait till the 20th because that would be so late for me. Yeah. I just wanted to have multiple opportunities to try and connect.
Melanie had said that when she did her first cup, she was brand new coach too, and she said she ran like 3 groups, 3 or 4 like every week. And just like you said, she said, and if I got nobody to sign up, I just acted like it was great, Right. But I would totally say that that's a great idea for you, because you want to get those points in before the end of February. It's such a short month, so I think that's great.
I want at least to, depending on I'm trying to at least hit Success Club 5 again. Let's start there.
I have some strategies tonight to focus on that. So
cool.
we'll totally, this is most important, that we get to know each other. And I want you to know that when we have calls, that you're going to walk away with something of value. So it's not just a waste of your time. But I do think, and I know Amethyst agrees, that getting to know each other and doing this is most important right now before we jump into like strategy and material.
Awesome. Sorry to derail that, but that was a side question.
What?
I said sorry to derail that. I was just a side question on the dates.
You don't apologize at all. That's what this group is. Get to know each other and ask your questions. So that's perfectly fine. Okay, Cheryl.
Hey. Hey, first I have a question. Dawn, where are you from?
North Carolina.
Where in North Carolina? Because I am too.
Raleigh.
Me too.
Oh, yeah! Are you in Raleigh?
I live in Holly Springs.
Yeah! You're right down the street. So I live over by Crossroads.
Wow.
I love this.
That is
Do
too
you all
funny.
are like 5 minutes away, 2 minutes away from each other?
I think we got to do this in person at some point here.
Right? Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm pretty new to this too. I've been doing challenge groups on and off with Katie since actually she first started. I think I was one of her first in one of her first groups, if not the first group. I actually met Katie through PTA, and so when she started this journey, she kind of invited me, and the rest is history. But I've kind of done it on and off the last couple of years. And about September, I started full force, and I told her that if, after the first couple of weeks, I felt really good about it. And I said, if I can complete this whole thing, then I'm going to sign up as a coach. And I did the whole thing, and I was finding it actually working. I actually stuck with it, and it worked. So I've been coaching since, I guess, October. And I just got my first client in right at the end of December. And I'm actually running a challenge group of 1, kind of a challenge group of 2, because I decided I would join it with her so we could do it together. But,
Awesome.
I have a couple other people that are interested, kind of working on that. Actually, my group ends this week, so I'm trying to figure out what to do for the next one too. So that's kind of where I am. But as far as me personally, I work full time. I work from home. I'm actually in buying, not selling. So I work as a buyer. I travel once a month for about 3 days. And so sometimes that throws my game off a little bit. And but I've got 2 kids involved in sports. My husband is involved with CrossFit. And so everybody's kind of got their thing. This is my thing. So, but I'm just glad to meet you all, and looking forward to it.
Awesome.
We have to connect in
Yes.
person.
Yes.
Okay, Laura, you did a video today, but introduce yourself real quickly, and then we have Mandy is on, and then we'll get started on just some things.
Okay. All right. So I'm a mom of 3 toddlers, and I've been doing Beachbody, I don't know, maybe since high school. I started with Turbo Jam, Shalene Johnson. And for many years I got stuck with Turbo Fire. And I thought that was it. I thought like I was in love with that program and that's it. And I would share it, but back then there wasn't the opportunity to be a coach.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since, for all I can remember, it always gets to me when people don't care for themselves, when self-sabotage and the fun jokes they make, of the new diet they're going to start and then the new diet they're going to break and on, the stories. So I wanted to do something, but at the same time, I didn't have the confidence that I guess I didn't truly believe I would have an impact, or why should they listen to me? And at this point, I don't know if it's motherhood or what, but I now feel confidence to share it, to be a voice. And if it has an impact on some, and one is enough, if I can save one life, if I can improve somebody, help somebody improve their life, that to me is worth it, and with my husband right now being diagnosed, or he's diabetes type 2, that's like my number one reason to take care for myself so that I can take care for him. And our kids see all the role modeling, and they all grow up with just healthy habits, not so much of, no pressure, nothing enforced on them, nothing like you must eat this and not have that or whatever, but it's all about making the lifestyle. And I think everything more of an impact once you actually role model it, like once you actually do it. So, so that's my big story. That's why I'm here. I didn't do it as a Beachbody. I didn't see it as a business as much, before, but now I want to give it a shot. Now I want to set myself goals, be part of a team, share with others, because I think by doing that, it'll be more fun, working together and setting goals and then celebrating together. I think all of that, connecting all the pieces is going to make it all, worthwhile. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing and thanks for being on. And we're glad you are back to Beachbody coaching. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, Mandy.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me, or is it just a phone thing?
We can see you. Like, you have two screens up. I don't know if you guys can see her. I see two screens. Like, one is just the phone and one is your face.
Just a
Oh
phone.
my God.
I just see the phone.
I just swiped. Now I see 4 at the one.
Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on one sec.
So
Better?
Well, it looks like you have two lines on. Can you guys see her?
No.
Really?
I can
I
see.
can see her.
Can you see me?
No.
I can
Unless you're a green phone.
Oh, I can see you.
and she,
You see me now?
I can see you now.
Can you look in, if you go in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, like you can, can you see it that it says, let's see, what does it say? It says, you see, like, it's called gallery view. You'll see all these boxes, like blue or black box or white boxes. Click on that. And then you can see everyone that's on the call. Did you do that?
Yeah. I just wait.
Yeah, you did that. What about everybody else? Now can you see her?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, so you guys, so that's you'll have to play around with Zoom for those of you that are new. But Mandy, okay, tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll spend the last couple minutes just chatting about some strategies.
All right. So for me, I am not new to Beachbody. I've been doing this 2 years now, but I'm new to the team. So I switched over to working with beautiful Kendra and Erin, and it's just been great. So I'm happy about that. I am a triathlete. I've done 3 Ironman. I am also gone through Insanity Max 30. That's my humdinger of a workout. But I do also teach Orange Theory, and I teach group fitness. I teach spin. I teach circuit classes, and I work full time for Cisco at home. And I have 3 boys, 11, and 8. And Kendra knows my boy. She was actually one of their teachers at one point, so that was really cool. And let's see, I'm training right now currently for the half Ironman Oceanside, which is a 70-30 race. So I use Beachbody a lot for my nutrition. I believe in the 21-day fix wholeheartedly. I, have run challenge groups. I have a challenge group going now of about 20 people, and everybody is getting excited to start again their second round. I've had some pretty unbelievable results, so it's just really, really, really cool. And I love sharing, health and wellness with other people. So for me, really, Beachbody is just a tool for me to share and to expand with other people. And I love my Shakeology. It's definitely changed my life. And I do a lot of other things too. So but Beachbody has really been the caveat to helping me expand awareness for health and fitness. So it's really cool. So that's me.
Love having you on here. I have to say, you ladies who are kind of new to our group, between Kim and Amethyst and Mandy, you cannot find women who are more committed to helping others, who have the most tender hearts for people and for really coming alongside people. And it's really, really such an honor to work with these women, but even most importantly to me, to have them as friends, because they are truly incredible women. And I think for those of you, like I said, who are new to our little group here, you're going to find that this is going to be such an encouraging group, because this is truly who I'm so excited to get to know the three of you that are new tonight. But I can tell you from the bottom of my heart that these ladies here that I know are truly amazing women who deeply care about others, and it's going to be really fun to see how we can share and work together. So I want to be, like I said, respectful of your time. Mandy, are you are 9630814?
Yeah, you can get rid of that and just.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving anyone out. But I want to talk about, we already talked about the beginning of the call, kind of what our vision is. And Amethyst and I will be meeting and talking about, we have weekly meetings because she's on my team as well, but we will be coming up with some other specific things that we're going to talk about. Hopefully we can do a team call every week if it's possible, because the cup is only 4 weeks. So we could talk, I'd love to try to commit to doing that. I'd love to see everybody posting in the page regularly, sharing things that worked, sharing things. I know it's going to end in about 10 minutes. And sharing with one another. But if we can get on live with one another once a week, I think that's really encouraging and motivating for all of us. So let's try to do that. What I want us to really focus on this week is, and I talked about this on our team call yesterday, as we know, inviting. And one of the things, like Amethyst shared earlier, is that she doesn't think of herself as a salesperson. I was a teacher and worked for nonprofits and businesses as well. Like, I'm not a salesperson. That's not my strength. And so I know that's kind of the number one thing I get from people that are joining our team. Like, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be like, have people see me and run the other direction, right? So we talk a lot about on our team sharing. And Mandy used that word all the time, like just really educating people and sharing with people about how to live a healthier life. And Laura, you mentioned this too. And so as we go throughout this week, I want us to think about and to really focus on the fact that we're just sharing with others, especially new coaches. As you talk about, my gosh, I have to invite people. My gosh, I don't even know what to say to people. I simply want you to keep sharing your story, sharing with people what Beachbody has done with you. When you're sharing about what's happening to you, you are not a salesperson, because you're telling somebody, you should do this, you should do that, you need to take care of yourself. Nobody wants to hear that, not as adults. So we are about sharing. So this week, one of the challenges we have for you is to really be intentional about how you're going to share that story. So make a list, like during your work time or whenever you're working on Beachbody, make a list of the reasons why in your heart you like Beachbody, what Beachbody has done for you, what Shakeology has done for you. How do you feel after consistently working out for, I don't know how long you've been doing Beachbody, and then or what has somebody, like maybe you haven't seen a friend in 3 months and you saw a friend and they were so amazed at what you looked like, and you were able to share, well, I've lost weight, but most importantly, I feel so much better. So you're going to put together a list of the things that Beachbody has done for you, and then you can craft those into posts that you can start putting on your social media. Okay? So you really need to be posting daily on your social media. But you don't want to tell people, hey, I've got this great product, you should try it. It's all about your story, how you're feeling so much better, how you have more energy, how you feel more confident, how you've lost weight, or somebody that you've been sharing this with has lost weight. That's what you're going to start talking about. And then when we talk about inviting this week, you're going to simply connect with people. That's your number one goal, is to connect with people. And I know that inviting can be kind of intimidating, but how we like to look at it on this team, and Mandy and Amethyst both alluded to this, that we just come alongside people, and again, we're sharing with them what Beachbody has done, but that's not our first interaction with people. We talk about on our team that when we start inviting people, we are just making a connection. So you are reaching out to somebody if they had a birthday and you're asking about their birthday. Or like I have 4 teenagers, as you guys know. My youngest 2 are twins. They're 15-year-old boy-girl twins. I just saw this lady that was a friend of a friend that just had twins. And so I totally reached out to her, right? Not even mentioning Beachbody. Because what we want to do is connect with people at an authentic level. When people know that you're trying to shove something down their throat or sell them something, they don't want it. And we don't want to be that kind of people. I don't want to be that kind of person. And neither does Amethyst, neither does Mandy, neither does Kim. I know that that's why we all work together. But if you can reach out to somebody and build a genuine relationship with them and connection with them, they're going to be so much more open to hearing anything that you have to say. Okay? So share your story. Share what it's done for you. Connect with people about their life. Listen to them. And then offer the opportunity. Okay? That's a really important strategy to do. And and then another thing that we can talk about, and there's so much to talk about, and I keep looking at the time, so I'm going to keep it real simple for this first week. Writing out for your sake what Beachbody has done for you, and turning those into posts. Hi, Noah. I can see his face. I can't hear you. Did you unmute? Noah and my son have been friends for 15 years. So that's kind of fun to see his little face back there.
I wanted to tell you, sorry I was on mute. He's drinking Hydrate. I'm just letting you all know. The performance line, off to basketball. If I have to jump off, I'll jump back on.
Yeah, no problem. So if you can make that list and then begin sharing your story and then reaching out to people. And I know that eventually you have to invite them to Beachbody, and we can't be afraid of that, or invite them to your challenge group. But I would highly encourage you to not do that right away unless it seems natural. Right? Like I met a lady at my Bible study the other day who was talking about how she's trying to and I didn't know her, and she's trying to get in shape. She's turning 50 in April, and she's turning 50. And she's like, I gotta do something, and I couldn't even get to the gym today, blah, 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 blah. And so I said, oh, hey, we don't know each other. I said, hey, I have a way that can help you. If you're interested, I'd love to share that with you. Didn't say, hey, I have a great thing just, hey, I have something that's totally worked for me. I'd love to share with you about it if you'd like to. She was like, yeah, what is it? I shared with her about it. We're exchanging information, and she's super interested in my challenge group. So that's a totally natural way to talk about Beachbody right away, because she was talking about, I need to find something. I want to get in shape for the time I'm 50. I'm feeling old and tired. But typically, as we talk a lot about on our team, we just connect with people. We're not shoving Beachbody down their throat the first time we talk to them. And so that, when I learned that strategy, my whole blood pressure went like this. Like, that's more authentic to me. And that's how I got started in the first place. Did workouts and drank Shakeology and had results. And people were like, wow. And then I could share really naturally, right? So we really want to encourage you about that. Another thing, so that's how you're sharing your story. And remember, I think a couple of you talked about this, that this is a gift to others. So when we think about it like that in our brain, it's so much easier to share. It's a gift. It's a gift to others that you have information that can help them be healthier. Every single person that you are going to talk to knows somebody or is experiencing a loved one somehow being sick or something in their life. Health matters, especially for those of us in our 40s, 50s, and beyond. But also in our 20s and 30s. But as we get older, it matters, okay? We have like a minute left. Don't forget to offer the All Access Pass, a huge way to get 3 Success Club points, but most importantly, you're giving people like thousands of dollars worth of workouts for super cheap. And so always be about giving people the best deal. and tell them that. I want you to have the best deal for the least amount of money. That's what I would want. So let me tell you about this, right? So this first week, like I said, let's really work on connecting with people, connecting with one another, posting in our group page so that we can get to know each other better. And then we will talk about more strategies next week. This Thursday at 6:30 Pacific time work for people. That work next week? Okay,
Yeah.
put it on your calendars. And any other questions, we're going to get cut off. Go ahead and post in the group. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm super excited.
You said next Thursday, same time.
Bye.
Everybody.
Mandy, I'll chat. Did you see my text?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll chat.
I can talk. Here, I'll text you.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.